$100,000. That is not just a nice number anymore. It is the cost of your survival. If World War III started tomorrow, would you be ready? Most Americans are one paycheck away from total disaster. They have no cash. They have no assets. In a global conflict, the dollar could lose half its value overnight. Supply chains will vanish. Safety will become a luxury you have to buy. If you have less than 6 figures, you are a target. But if you have $100,000, everything changes. I'm going to show you why this specific number is your lifeboat. And no, it's not just about hoarding gold. Let's be real for a second. The world feels more unstable than ever. Inflation is already eating your grocery budget alive. Gas prices are a roller coaster. But a global war is a different beast entirely. When conflict hits, just-in-time shipping stops. That means no food on shelves for weeks. It means your bank might freeze your digital access. Do you have a backup? Most 25-year-olds are worried about their Netflix subscription. They should be worried about their liquid net worth. Net worth is simply everything you own minus everything you owe. If you have $50,000 in a 401k, that's great. A 401k is just a special retirement account with tax perks. But you can't eat a 401k during a blackout. If your net worth is zero or negative, you have no options. You are forced to rely on the government. And in a crisis, the government is busy with other things. You become a vulnerable statistic. Without a $100,000 cushion, you can't pivot. You can't move your family to a safer state. You can't outbid others for limited resources. You are stuck exactly where you are. And that is a very dangerous place to be. Stay with me here, because this gets darker. History shows us what happens when empires clash. The middle class gets wiped out first. Think about the Great Depression, but with drones and cyber attacks. If the power grid goes down, your credit card is a piece of plastic. If the internet blinks out, your meme stocks don't exist. You need survival capital. Most people don't know this, but $100,000 is the mathematical escape velocity. It's the point where your money starts protecting you. Below that, you are just working to stay alive. Above that, you have optionality. Optionality is the ability to say no to a bad situation. Without it, you are a leaf in a hurricane. Every day you wait to build this gap, the risk grows. The window to prepare is closing. So, why exactly $100,000? Here, where it gets interesting. That number represents 3 specific pillars of survival. Pillar 1, geographic mobility. In a major conflict, big cities are the worst place to be. They rely 100% on outside shipments. If you need to move to a rural safe zone, it costs money. You need to break a lease or sell a house fast. You need to buy a reliable vehicle for cash. You might need to pay for a short-term rental in a safer country. $100,000 gives you the exit button. It covers relocation for a family of 4 for 2 years. Without it, you are trapped in a high-target zone. Pillar 2, the hard asset buffer. During a war, paper wealth often disappears. You need to convert part of that $100K into hard assets. I'm talking about things you can touch. This includes physical gold or silver. It includes a deep pantry of food. It includes independent power sources like portable solar. Most people think this is prepper stuff. Smart investors call it diversification. If the dollar drops 30%, your gold stays steady. If the grocery store closes, your grain is worth more than Bitcoin. You need roughly $20,000 of your $100K in these physical goods. Pillar 3, the Peace of Mind Fund. Did you know that 60% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency? That is a terrifying statistic. In a war, every day is an emergency. Having $100,000 means you aren't panicking. When you don't panic, you make better decisions. You don't sell your stocks at the bottom. You don't make desperate trades. You have the floor to wait out the storm. How to get there fast, the secrets. You are probably thinking, I don't have $100,000. Most people don't. But you can get there faster than you think. First, look at your burn rate. That's how much you spend to exist each month. If you spend $4,000, you are fragile. If you can cut that to $2,500, you are resilient. Second, utilize a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA is a retirement account where you pay taxes now, but nothing later. The secret, you can withdraw your contributions anytime without penalty. It's like a high-yield savings account with a turbocharger. Third, stop buying liabilities. A new car is a liability. It loses value. In WW3, a 2024 Tesla is a paperweight if the grid is down. A 2005 Toyota and $30,000 in the bank is a fortress. The rule of 100K. Charlie Munger, a famous billionaire, said the first $100K is the hardest. But once you have it, the compound interest does the work. $100,000 at a 7% return earns you $7,000 a year for doing nothing. That's $583 a month. In a crisis, that $583 could be the difference between eating and starving. Stay with me here, because I haven't told you the best part. When the world is in chaos, assets become cheap. Real estate crashes, stocks go on sale. If you have $100,000 in cash while everyone else is broke, you don't just survive. You become incredibly wealthy when the war ends. This happened after WW2. The people with capital bought the world for pennies on the dollar. Most people don't know this, but wealth is transferred during chaos. You want to be on the receiving end of that transfer. The checklist. To hit your $100K survival goal, follow this. Eliminate high-interest debt. Credit cards will ruin you in a crisis. Build a 6-month wall. Save 6 months of cash. Invest in skill equity. Learn a trade that works without internet. Buy the big 3, gold, lead, and land. Wait, did I say lead? I mean tools for protection. In a world at war, you must be able to defend your $100,000. If you have the money but no way to keep it, you're just a delivery driver for looters. It sounds harsh, but the truth usually is. Let's recap. $100,000 is your minimum viable net worth. It gives you the power to move. It gives you the power to buy resources. It gives you the power to stay calm when others panic. It transforms you from a victim into a survivor. The first $100K is a mountain. But once you're on top, you can see the storm coming. And more importantly, you can survive it. Don't wait for the headlines to change. The best time to build your ark was yesterday. The second best time is right now. If this video helped you, smash that subscribe button. Every week I reveal money secrets that your school never taught you. I want you to be the one who thrives while others struggle. Check out my other video on the top 5 assets for hyperinflation. See you next day.